Drop it.
What's going on, guys? TDunks here, back with another Knights and Dragons video for you, and today I'm going to be going over the Xantico raid. So this was a really intense raid, guys, also for individuals and for team. Some really close points here that decided top 10 for the individuals and top 25 for the team. So let's go ahead and start with the individual race. So pretty excited to go over this, guys. Like I said, some really intense points here. So coming in first is Get Some Sleep with 82 million points. He was from Darking, but now I believe he may have started his own guild or possibly a sub guild called God Knight. So congrats to him, 82 million points. Putting in a little bit of a gap between second, which was the D's GM Tiff. So the D is an independent non-strip guild. So Tiff went absolutely insane, 76 million points. So congrats to her on that second place finish. Then we have OSDOC from Renegades Revolt coming in third with 57 mil. So in the past few raids, guys, first and second have been a little bit more tighter, but you know, this is when it really kicks in. This is when it gets insane. So coming in fourth was Band of Hawks Freelancer. You look here, he has 48 million points. Just remember that number, 48 million. Coming in fifth was Zer Dragon Nexus Icarus with 47 million. U2 Easy Vander coming in sixth with 47 million. And then Uroki, who is actually ran with us. I was with the Undertakers for this raid, guys. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that in the team results, or guild results. But I ran with this guy, and he was absolutely insane. He ended up getting 47 million points and taking 7. And then Torn Republic's Wolf took 8th, also 47 million. So let's look here, guys. 5th through 9th, all 47 million. That's pretty crazy. But 9th was QC Powers 36 Tim. He took 9th with 47 million. And then Phoebus Rising Sand Rising took 10th with 46 950 blah 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 blah. So real quick, guys, just remember 46950 as the number. Now let's go ahead and look at the 11th place spot. So coming in 11th is Aragon from DK. So 46921. So guys, that's like 30,000 points. That's a level 1 raid. If you raid monster, if you could just beat him, that's, oh my god, that's so close, like insanely close. So you know, a little bit of a heartbreak for him, but I'm sure, you know, from being DK, he probably already has the epic that was for the prize. But you know, it's that pride of being top 10 individual. So really insane top, you know, 11 race here, guys. Even these guys, like 12th was, you know, just looks like a little bit over 2 million behind. So really crazy race this time, guys, for individual. And top 25 for guilds is not going to disappoint either. So let's go ahead and check this out. So coming in first is the Death Knights as usual. They have 1.4 billion points. Went ham. You know, I think they wanted to kind of prove their dominance after last Guild War when they weren't first for like pretty much 2 out of the 3 days. So you know, they took first by a landslide here. Coming in second is the Night Raiders with 946 million points. These guys are a Republic guild, so it's an awesome job to see, you know, Republic really doing work, taking second the last 2 3-day events, and we took third also with the Knights of Koreans the last 3-day events. So really putting in work. And coming in third and fourth, guys. So the D and Chivalry, these guys are the independent non-strip guild. Sorry about that. I was getting my words a little jumbled up there. What that means is that they're not affiliated with any alliance, and they also do not strip for anybody. So when it comes to raids, this is kind of like the bread and butter, because with raids, it's not dependent. You know, you can't strip. You can't make the monster strip. You can't use your alliance to kind of help you out in mass declare and stuff like that. So when it comes to this stuff, this is kind of their bread and butter. Chivalry, I know, has been top 10 every single raid. And the D is always floated like right around top 25. So it's really nice to see them push into the top 10. So awesome job. Congrats to them. Coming in fifth is Dark King with 850 million points. Coming in sixth is the group with 849 million points. Congrats to them on getting top 10. I don't believe I've ever seen them in top 10. Possibly not top 25, maybe once or twice, but somebody can contact me online if they have any info about that. But coming in seventh is the Pandemic with 849 million. Coming in eighth is Forsaken with 848 million. And look right here, guys, between fifth to eighth is like 2.5 million points. That's really close. So, level 3 monster would have jumped these guys. So, coming in ninth is Dark Knights with 844 million points. And then rounding out the top 10 is Italiani with 833 million points, guys. So there was 11 guilds fighting for top 10. Obviously, these top 10 here are going to get the Sour Plate Mail, I believe is what it's called. So congrats to them. It's that Mono Fire. Yeah, guys, let's go ahead and check out 11. So Italiani get 833 million. And the gilded ones are the ones that miss out with 822 million. They take 11th. They were pushing for top 10. They are Republic Guild, so I know these guys. I am positive that they will come back and push and do great things. This isn't going to set them back too much. A bunch of good guys over there, so sure they'll be fine. So now 11th through 25th was the Hellfire plate mail. So really nice reward. Really appealed to me. But let's go ahead and get the top 25 rolling. So like I said, 11th is the Gilded ones. 12th is Solaris, another Republic Guild, with 718 million points. 13th, Azure Dragon Nexus. 14th, Q-Mob. So Q-Mob, guys, is kind of an interesting story here. And they were outside the top 25 after day one by I think they were in the 30s or the really low 20s, or the really high 20s, so 28, 29. And some people were doubting them that they weren't going to be able to make it, but look at them, man. They pulled all the way up to 14th, which is absolutely insane. But go ahead and remember 710 million points, guys, because just watch how insane 14th through 26th is, guys. It's crazy. So 710 million. Deathblow coming in 15th with 709. Heartbreakers coming in 16th with 707. Phoenix Lord. So shout out to John and all the guys over there at Phoenix Lord. John's a really good guy. I talk to him all the time. So they ended up getting 706 million. Starved coming in 18th with 705 million. And then here we are, the Undertakers coming in 19th with 705 million as well. So guys, we struggled in the beginning. We had a little bit of a conflict going on in the beginning, but the leaders were able to really pull it together. And thankfully that these guys have a strong core group, guys. Like I showed earlier, they had a guy make top 10. So, really strong core group here. And that's what helped carry them in the top 25. We were 28th or 27th the whole raid, guys. From day one all the way up until 4 hours before the end. So, we with 4 hours left, we did nothing but threes, and we just went ham and did pretty much no life till the end. And with 45 minutes left, we ended up pushing in the top 25, and from there we just kept the pedal to the metal and just pushed right past everybody, and we ended up finishing 19th. We were down by 90 million at one point, guys, outside of top 25, and I think at that point a lot of people got scared, but it was awesome. So congrats to the Undertakers. Really excited to get that Hellfire plate mail. But I real quick want to do a shout out. So I want to shout out to Josh from the Undertakers. He is a really good kid, has gone over a lot of adversity in his life, goes through a daily struggle, and he's just a really good kid that's willing to help the guild. And he actually got GM for a day, so that was awesome for him. I'm really excited that he got that. And then also they have Beast Mode, who's going for first in Arena. So shout out to both of those guys. Good luck, and great job this raid. So they got 705 million. Coming in 20th is Fallen Knight. So looking right here, 14th through 20th is 5 million point separation, guys. That's really low. Like, that's nothing. That can be achieved in 15 minutes if you go ham. But so still just remember 710 because this is when it gets really crazy. Coming in 21st is the Immortals with 704. Coming in 22nd, Fury Slayers with 703. 23rd, Renegades Revolt with 703. Coming in 24th is South Park, also with 703. South Park was a little bit of a scary situation there, guys. Like halfway through day one, they were top 10, and I was thinking, oh, they might be pushing whatever, and I think that at one point they were as high as second, possibly. Don't quote me on that, but I believe so. And then, after day one, they dropped down to 11th, and then after day two, they dropped down to like 22nd. So I thought that they might have ran out of gems, or were just struggling to get points, and I thought that they may have fallen all the way out of top 25. So it's nice to see them finish in the top 25. They ended up finishing 24th with 703 million. And then making the bubble is the Fisting 15th with 700 million points, guys. So 14th to 25th, so those 11 spots, guys, separated by 10 million points. That's nothing for a guild. 10 million points can be done in 30 minutes, 45 minutes at most. So, I mean, that's really like somebody just saying, oh, let's stay up for another hour. Hey, let's put up another 3 versus doing some level 1s. So, really, really close there. Kind of heartbreaking, but let's see who finished 26th. Holy hot mess by less than 1 million points, guys. So, a little bit of a heartbreak for these guys. Holy hot mess missing it by less than 1 million points. They will not go home with the Hellfire Plate Mail. And also 27th was pushing for a little while. QC Power. So a little bit of bad luck for these guys in the last 2 raids. The last raid, which was the Scavenger raid, where the Savs actually took top 10. So awesome job. Shout out to my boys. But they took 11th. They were that bubble guild that got pushed out of the top 10. And now they took 27, missing top 25. So a little bit of bad luck in the raids, but hopefully that's going to change for them here in the near future. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys my Hellfire Plate Mail, guys. So I already maxed it out. Didn't show you guys because it's already kind of an old epic. I'm pretty sure there's other videos of it being maxed out. But here we go. So I really wanted a Spirit Fire armor, guys, whether it was the Dragonborn Aegis or whether it was the Hellfire Plate. Now, I really needed something along these lines because of the fact that Druidic is such a popular armor, along with Earth Wardens is now out in Stalwart Vanguard. So I needed something to combat that, guys. The only thing that I had was this Mono Spirit Wastelands Plate Mail that I got from the top 10 raid. But as most people know, monos really aren't that good because of the bonus. So, I was like, hey, I wasn't going to raid this time because as anybody who's done like top 25 or top 10 knows that raids are boring and tedious and just drain you of like all your energy. So, I wasn't going to raid, but then, like I said, last second, the Undertakers had somebody drop out and I volunteered to do it and I ended up getting in last minute. But, here's the male version. There's the female version. So just looks like the person actually gets a little bit smaller. Nothing else really different. But I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys the stats on my main knight. So really sick defense, which is nice. I like heavy defense armors because it kind of distracts them for a little bit while I can build up power attacks for either my follow up or for that armor as well. So 2380 attack, 2819 defense. So really nice. Pretty excited to have this guy. Like I said, I needed something that can combat Druidic plus Stalwart and Earth Wardens, and this is definitely going to be able to do that for me. So it's a well-needed thing to add to my collection. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. I'm going to be putting out a video later of my Harley Quinn's road gear leveling, so that should be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited for that, guys. But Until next time, this is TDunks signing off.